It's a portable phone. It's a personal contact manager. It's a mobile camera. But hold the phone. It's not Apple's latest iPhone. It dates back 100 years to 1910 at the end of the Victorian era. Want to know what President Taft just said about the tariff? There's an app for that. Now, the Apple Model T phone on Modern Marvels. On June 7th, Apple CEO Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone 4G. Aside from its amazing graphics, front and rear facing cameras, GPS, compass, and 30 other features, what's most shocking is it came 100 years to the day after the original iPhone. The Apfel Ciphering Machine Company was founded in Campbell, California on the first day of April, 1887 by former Civil War officer Jedediah Beauregard Jobs, great-grandfather of the current Apple CEO. After years of starts and stops, and with the assistance of Nikola Tesla, Jedediah Jobs introduced the Model T phone on June 7, 1910. While no copies of the original remain, 3 were lost with the Titanic 2 years later, the Museum of Science and Industry has this reproduction. The Model T phone took existing 19th century telephone technology and made it mobile. The pneumatic tires were licensed from the Ford Motor Company. This spool contained enough wire to walk an amazing 1 7/8 miles from the base, more than twice the distance the average person of the era typically traveled in an entire year. The first thing early enthusiasts noticed about the Model T phone was the extended note table. Traditional stationary phones typically offered only a tiny space. The Model T phone was capable of holding a full-sized pad of paper. It was so revolutionary, Ma Bell never matched the greater square footage, gave up, and eventually just dropped the note table altogether. But perhaps the most eye-catching feature introduced on the Model T phone was the application button palette.
It was a revolution. The apps added functionality to the phone platform never imagined before. Not on a stationary phone, not on a mobile phone. Imagine being able to take music, a camera, level, maps, phone books with you as you walk through the Victorian era. Just click a button.
In fact, each Model T phone came with 9 apps. And if you were good with a rotary plane and an arc welder, you could easily add more. Here are the first 9 apps that shipped with the Model T phone. A calendar, which was reloadable at banks and hardware stores each year. An elaborate clock. A phone book and contact manager, if you took the time to write names and addresses in it. Centennial Maps, which was a map application that included lunar rotation data. A level. eTunes, which was short for Edison Tunes, Apfel's first licensed music service. Text messaging to stay in touch with friends or saboteurs behind enemy lines. A real-time stock ticker so you could keep an eye on those rascally trustbusters. And a complete camera. Don't move. Don't move. Cheese. For even more mobility, Nikola Tesla added a Tesla coil that could draw power from overhead electrical lines or third rails. That is, if you dared to get close enough and you had purchased a Faraday cage at ye old App Store. The Apfel Model T phone sold 17 copies for $49,000 each in 1910. That may not sound like many, but it's 17 more than Centennial's steam-powered mechanical phone released 3 years later.